All right, you ready to go on the boat?
Yeah.
All right.
Mom
Ryan,
said she took medicine, but she's gonna go seasick.
we're going to give you a tour of the Washington Island Loop, part of the Southeast Wisconsin Overlanding Tour in Wisconsin. This is the last area, this is the last tip before you go to Washington Island. There's a car ferry that runs pretty much year-round, and you can take your RVs and motorhomes and such on there. Yeah, so it's not super crazy expensive at what you'd think. These car ferries are extremely large. They haul a lot of vehicles, a lot of people. You can go with without a vehicle, but definitely not recommended. Washington Island's too big to walk. So we're gonna go on the ferry. The ferry's coming in, you can see it in the background here. And
Should have fun.
should be fun. We'll see what happens. I've never taken an RV on a car ferry before, so
I've never been on a
camper.
car ferry before.
Oh, it's good times. All right, so we are on. Oh, we're on the car ferry. It's really weird having the entire everything rocking. That's so cool. Link, you want to give them a tour? There you go.
Sure. Okay, we're going up here now. That's the island we're going to over there. Should be fun. Yeah, let's go up here. Go up some more. This should be fun. See, there's some other island over there. Cool, cool, cool. Two-word kind of.
All right.
You don't have to wear a mask.
You don't?
No.
We be moving. We gotta clean the top of that roof off.
Yeah. Want to go tip the top? No.
So what do you think? This is your first time on a car ferry?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's a pretty big craft. It won't be too bumpy.
Hopefully.
So right up there, that's Plum Island, I think. So the experience on Lake Michigan, I believe this is still in Death's Door. This is where a lot of ships go down or have gone down in the past. Navigating these waters can be treacherous. The winds can change very quickly. But again, the car ferries are extremely wide, extremely heavy, low centered, and they do this, I mean, they run year round. So you've got some of the best captains that you could have. Also, we got the 23-foot sonic light, which we can pull behind the Jeep. If you're bringing your crawler hauler or you know, running your motor home with the Jeep behind or the Chariot, running it in Chariot mode, you would definitely be able to do that. I think the max capacity on these are 60 feet. They can do heavier vehicles as well, so definitely worth considering, even if you have a a different camping setup than what we have. You can go for the day and stay for the weekend. They don't run all night long though. And Washington Island really doesn't have anything crawly per se, unless we get some landowners to allow us to put slow speed trails on. It's mainly going to be gravel road. A lot of cool things to see, a lot of neat old buildings and such. Washington Island has some of the richest history in Wisconsin, and it's definitely worth going to. So here we have the port on Washington Island, and docking area. There are a few restaurants and such, but again, they're not open all year round. You definitely want to call ahead. Can't get any further over. This is what? Marble size? This is marble size hail. Washington Island, full of surprises. I can't get any further under this oak tree. Just trying to protect the hood. Look how big that stuff is. I'm gonna have to make an insurance claim. This is gonna suck.
Oh my gosh, look at how big it is.
All of it. Didn't show up at all, and all of a sudden, boom, it's right there.
When it hurt so much, I'd go put some in my hand so that it would hurt.
Yeah, it's definitely like what? That's great.
It's bigger than a marble. Like
It's bigger than a marble? You want to take a look? Can the camera see it? Probably not, huh?
Did you put the window down? Now it's that. Now it's just wet.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's go see how the camper fared. The awning was out. The fan was on. All things you don't do. All things you don't do. So we might not have an awning. The hill was big enough. It might have went through the 7 minutes. We're 0.7 miles. We're not even a mile away. Always something. All right, day 2, the Friday of Washington Island scouting. We went around all the exterior roads and trails, mapped what we needed to map. We have some weather coming in again today, quarter-size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. So we're kind of seeing where the storm is going to go, if it's going to go north or south of the island. It might hit south of the island, so we're just going to chill out here for a little bit. So we scouted as much of the exterior trails of the island as we can, and then we're going to map it. Put in the waypoints, put in the points of interest. We went down a lot of backcountry roads, a lot of dead ends, looking for anything that's valuable, and if they're valuable, we'll put them in the route. So that's the boring backside stuff of putting routes together, is giving you a quality route to go enjoy and avoid all the boring stuff that you don't need to go to. One of the first stops on the Washington Island tour is the Little Lake Museum. We have Little Lake just behind us here, which you can observe. It's a small inland freshwater lake on Washington Island, as well as some of the equipment used to make Washington Island what it is. There's also a sample of what one of the cabins look like, and public bathrooms and picnic benches for doing a lunch like we're doing today. Next up along our stop, we have the Mountain Park Overlooks. So you can climb up these ridiculously awesome stairs and go to the observation tower. At the time of this recording, the tower was under maintenance and was closed, but you can still get a great view from up there. As you can see behind me here, we have the Mountain View Steps dedication, and it's a really great place to visit. There's a little bit of gravel, but otherwise it's mostly paved. There is a bathroom and a park for doing a picnic. So if you don't know how out of shape you are, these stairs will definitely tell you. If you have problem with heights, this might not be the stairway for you. It's not terrible, but... Alright, part of our journey on Washington Island takes us to Old Mill Road, which is kind of a Class 1, Class 2 road. Guessing it's going to be unmaintained in winter, which will make it nearly impossible depending on the snow cover. Really nice, it's very scenic. Couple of elevation changes, I'd say probably, like I said, solid Class 2 clearance level, and has a variety of dirt, stone, and gravel. Washington Island, it has some of the neatest features. It's just such a unique experience. Here we are on Johnson's Court West. It's a connecting road that, as you can see, is pretty rural, but there is service out here. They do have electric running down here, so eventually there will probably be homes out here, but it's probably going to be quite a few years before that happens. Washington Island has quite a few connecting roads and gravel roads that are actually private. So one of the things you want to look for if you're exploring on Washington Island is that it's not a private drive and that it's listed on the map. There are some rural trails going in every which direction, but if they're not on the map and they're not on public property or they're not designated as a road, chances are they are private property and you will be trespassing. So there's a lot of people out here. There's a lot of eyes and ears out here. I've seen quite a few trail cameras. So people watch their property pretty closely out here. So it's advised to stay on the route. Always make sure you are on a public road or designated gravel road. And the Town of Washington Visitor Center can help you with that if you have any questions. Trails and roads are living, breathing things. They change all the time. So you definitely want to go ahead and get yourself acclimated to the reviews listed below this video in the directory, and also to make sure that you have the proper equipment and a buddy system with you. You don't want to be stuck way back out here in the middle of nowhere. That in mind, if you do find mud or water over the trail, it is advised to go back. Do not cross a road or trail that has water on it, especially in this kind of soil condition where you will find the dirt. You know, if you got water over the dirt, you cross 3 or 4 rigs over it, even though it's on a public road and it's legal, you will make that road impossible to pass. So we're here to preserve the trails that we do have and by taking an ethical stance on exploring, we just protect the environment in which we love to ride.